What's up, crypto giants? How y'all doing today? Today I'm coming at you from both Adviev, depending on how you want to say it, and Spectroads, also Spectroads. Two B.A.P sites that both have advertising where you click every single day and you can load up and go up the groups and get paid for clicking every single day and all that good stuff. Both sites are kind of making the rounds, both very popular. This Spectroads is being promoted by all of the, what I would call the rev share crew, all the ladies who come out and pump the rev shares and get them going, are into those type of things. It seems like they really like the risky ones that aren't going to be there for the long term, but that's what they do. And like old My Ads Up was a B.A.P share, and all that whole crew was in that site. It got big. It's probably the biggest single B.A.P site that's ever happened, that ever came about in this crypto space, and it was all based on ads. There was no outside money. The whole thing was based on people buying groups, moving up in the groups, and ended up becoming very much a feed the whale type of thing, where the people who had thrown in the largest stacks of cash at the beginning, if you put in a whole bunch, you became, a little surf whale, right? And there's something called, the whale suck happens. And when you put in that top BAP group and you're pulling out all the money, like what happened on my Bitcoin Tube and on these different ones where these people come in, they put in a large stash of cash, and then they just started sucking all of the little profits in. And everyone who was coming in, putting in $100, $200, $100, trying to get up there, these people who had come in and dropped in a couple grand right off the bat, or $4,000 or whatever, they ended up sucking all of the money out of the system, and everyone else just ended up paying them. And that very much is the case with a lot of different Spectroads, and with BAP sites, and you certainly can get a lot of good advertising and create a little community, but it's very much click farm type people, right? Lower end kind of folks who do a lot of clicking and like to click a lot. You'll end up with your few whales and then hundreds and hundreds, possibly thousands of people who are just in here to click and don't ever plan to drop in any money or do anything serious like that. There is a lot of that, and a lot of these BAPs do that, and that's just kind of the way it is. Well, here's Spectroads. You get up to 154% earnings, up to $27.90 per click. Pretty cool. Spectroads is more than just a paid to click. Spectroads Systems, we are paid to click platform where members get paid for viewing ads for a few seconds. And our advertisers, we guarantee delivery of prover variable user direct to your website. So yeah, the people definitely show up, and they're real people, and I don't doubt that whatsoever. Earnings rate, make up to $154 earnings, not quite as much as you can, a little bit more than you can make over at Adviev. You will get 10% referral commissions when your referrals buy adpacks, and 5% referrals each paid ads your referrals click on. And this is probably why a lot of the rev share crew was out there pumping this. 10% referral commissions is pretty delicious. 5% on your paid ads is also very delicious. Deposit and withdrawal, you can deposit and withdraw with Perfect Money, Pay Year, all the regular stuff that you would expect. They've got 18,000 members, and they've delivered a whole bunch of ads and successfully paid out $36,000. And it's one of those things where you starts off very, very fast, and it's paying out very, very fast. But this is certainly not going to last, as even the RevShare crew says in all their videos. This is not built to last. It is not made to be here for the long term. But you can certainly get in here and make some cash. So here's the payment proofs. And certainly they have lots of payment proofs. Both companies have payment proofs, and they're people people you've seen. Adviev, very much the same. If you click on payments here, you will see that they also have, their regular payments. And these are, of course, people. A lot of these people I know. Adviev is a very trusted site. Been around both these sites have been around for about the same amount of time. But Adviev also owns Revs Up Time, which is a rev share that has been here for well over 2 years. And like you see some of these ladies say when they say, none of these things are built to last. They all disappear. Well, this one's built to last, and it's been made to built to last. And Adviev also has the similar features that make it a long-term platform and built to last. Spectroads is missing most of those features, but it's still a good place to come and get some advertising done. But you want to keep it low here. Maybe I wouldn't put in more than $100 here. That's probably not very smart. And on Adviev, I'm about to drop in $400 more. And it's just a completely different beast. But you both get, both sites do have the BAP system where you pay a certain, where each day a little bit of BAPs expires and you move up the BAP ranking and all that good stuff. Let's go look at Adviev real quick. Adviev is a pretty interesting little site. They have a BAP section with the ads, just like Spectroads. Doesn't pay, you can't, the groups, you can't get quite as high in the groups here as you can there. Like you can get up to like $200 a day over there. You only make about $30 a day here on the highest group, making it a lot more sustainable. What really makes this different is the fact that the money that comes in is not just buying ads and paying out ad members. The money goes out of the platform, goes into other into other options, especially if they're crypto trading, which they are pros at, and then comes back into the platform to feed the platform. And that's really the only way to make these sustainable. But what really makes it cool is these guys have built in an entire investment platform into this BAP rev share, right? So you have more than one site basically built in. You have the investor site where you buy the packs, and that's, you have this for $25, $100. So it makes it a lot like Passive Expert or one of these sites or Crystal Clear Funds Club, where it's just people looking to come and invest passively. These people don't want to buy ads. They don't want to do any of that. They don't even watch the BAP ads, right? Maybe some of them do, like me. I do the investor packs and the BAP ads. But some people, like a lot of my audience, they just want the investor packs. They just want a passive opportunity. And what's cool about this is you can, not only offer this to the people who are interested in advertising and click farms and all that good stuff, but you can also advertise this to people who only want passive income opportunities and want to invest in like trading companies and that type of stuff, bringing a whole different audience in. And yeah, they might not be watching the BAPs, but while they're here, they got to see banners, they got to watch login ads, so you still have access to those people, to that audience, which is the audience, a better audience. That's the audience you want, the people who actually invest in things. And with Spectroads, yes, you are just, you're pretty much talking to everyone that is in there. With Adviev, you have a couple different options. You can buy ads and select different groups. For instance, you can do people who have who have sent in cryptocurrency, so not pay year, not the other thing, but like crypto, right? They sent in crypto. They only dealt with crypto. You can just talk to those people and not deal with those other ones, and pay not to speak with them. You can also pay for certain ads that only these investors sees. If you haven't bought an investor pack, you won't see that ads. And the different people come in here, they have different experiences, right? If you're in here just watching BAPs, you never bought an investor pack, you're not seeing any investor ads. If you send in pay year, you didn't send crypto, you're not seeing the crypto ads, you're seeing a different slice of ads. And they have geolocation, so you can decide who you're talking to. You want to talk to investors who invest in investment platforms, you have them here. You want to talk to people who do both, you can talk to just them. You want to talk to people that have crypto wallets, you can do that. You can also use geolocation and speak to only certain countries. So a lot of options here and more of a serious approach than something like Spectroads. Here's Revs Up Time. It's their other site, and as I was saying, and they have the same thing here where it's backed up by crypto trading. See this trade pack, 124% rewards. You do have to do a $200 buy here. So this one is, Revs Up Time is kind of an older site, and it's a little more clunky and kind of old school because it's been around so long, and it is on an older script, and it's not as fancy as newer sites, but great audience here, great crew, have gotten lots of signups. And it's backed by crypto trading. So the money goes out, it goes into crypto trading, those rewards are fed back in. And that's why this can sustain for so long, it's well over 2 years old, probably be here another 2 years at least. And it's built to last because it has this money coming in from the outside. And people can come in here and do this $200 thing, but this one is not set up to have investors who aren't clickers, because half of your money from this trade pack goes over to buy these other packs. And so it's, really set up for the advertisers, but who also want something that is solid and has other forms of revenue, to where Adviev is set up to have in all these different classes of people and all these different types of people to come in and speak with, right? So for instance, let's read this little investor part. The Adviev platform offers its users to invest and earn passive income. Become our investor and get your share of our platform's total revenue. Since we are trying to collect the investor audience, so we have more people to speak with, solvent audience, meaning they got cash on our platform, we offer the appropriate functionality for investors. For many advertisers, the investor audience is of interest, like me. Such traffic can be sold for a higher price. Yep, I happily pay the 20% more for that, which will bring more profit to the platform and to our investors, right? My upline loves the fact that I want to talk to the investors and I pay that 20% premium to speak to them. I do it happily, and I happily send the commissions up because those are the audience I'm looking for, right? People who invest in passive income opportunities and understand crypto trading, that type of thing. They have wallets. We offer the investment favorable terms, since profit is generated from 3 different sources: through advertising sales, trading of the cryptocurrency market, and from our investment activities. Investors can earn 125% by buying our packages. Income from packages shall not be fixed, and it depends on the platform's total revenue, as it should. Anything with a fixed percentage is usually not going to last. But you see, they have 3 different types of, the outside investments, crypto trading, and advertising sales. Spectroads has 1, advertising sales, and that's it. You can go through this entire site and look through the whole thing, and you will see only that they have that's all they have. And this is the same script that a lot of stuff is on, like you'll see dual mine and some different things are on this site and are on this script. And it's a good script, very functional, works out well, pays everyone, gets everything done. There's a lot of different sites on this script, and I like it. Adviev is its own script built from the ground up. Not that that really means much. You can get away with doing other great things with other scripts, no problem. So you have your bonus ad points, you have your paid ads, and it's very similar with the campaigns and all the stuff as you would expect. Nothing but up to 150%. Nothing but advertising here. So this is not going to last long, or the payments will trickle down to pennies, like is with Ads Earn Bitcoin. Ads Earn Bitcoin will be here for a long time. The guy Jim Watts, he's a great admin, trustworthy, is going to be here a long time, but he says it's only based off advertising. And so now the payments are down to pennies. Great place to advertise, but Ads Earn Bitcoin does not earn Bitcoin because they don't take the money out of the platform and go somewhere else. I've talked about this many times. Here's something I wrote way back on October 7th. Advertising rev shares without additional forms of outside income are running a dead business model. If there are not outside revenue streams coming into the platform, take some solid advice and look elsewhere. The owners of these platforms are either kidding themselves or they are kidding you. Adviev and Revs Up Time both use many outside income sources, money invested and reinvested by them into other opportunities and professionally managed. The money is only then brought back into the platform after having attained profits. They are set up to pay for the long haul and pay well. This is the business model that works for long-term advertising rev shares that have actually learned to pay members sustainable profits and not use the excuse that any returns attained are simply a bonus, because that's what Ads Earn Bitcoin did. This is a cop-out on passive. Launching is gonna fix this, but it's very true. And it's it's just they fizzle out to nothing and they can't pay because they're, and it's not the way like Jim says, who says, oh, you think you can manage it better? No, I would think I would have a different approach and not just be running off of ads. It makes no sense. You need this investor class to come in here and buy these packs, right? So there's all that. Let's log in and look here in Adviev, and we'll check out the differences in the groups. Get logged in. What are we looking at? Motorcycles. Okay, here we are on our main dashboard, and I've been hovering between group 9 and group group 8. As soon as I watch my ads, I'll be down in group 8, and then I'll buy my BAPs, and I'll be back in group 9. And so I'm teeter-tottering on that group level, which is pretty cool. Let's go in here into paid ads, and I bet we'll see a Spectroads advertisement in here. Nope. The one day it's on your, oh yeah, this is it. Sorry. All right, so this is an ad for Spectroads. I've been seeing them everywhere. I see them over on Revs Up Time. I see them on Hashing Ad Space. I just see them all over the place. And here's the different groups you can earn from, right? All the way down to group 12, $213. So the person who put in the max amount, this person who's earning this $213, they're going to make the most out of the platform. They're going to suck out all the money that all the other groups are loading in, that it's all going to this top person or these top 2 groups. And that happens with all of these rev shares that do this, right? Here's the different groups here. And these different groups, you can get up to $31 a day, much more sustainable. There's no whale just sucking it all out. I mean, it's no matter how many BAPs you put in, that's what you're making. So, you know, at a certain point, it's not worth it just to whale up in here and have the whale suck happen, which happens on all these, where someone loads up at the top, sucks out all the money, they get 100% of their profit. Now they're, you know, it just happens over and over and over again. I've seen it too much. And this site has, you know, they have solved the puzzle. They send the money out, they invest it into other things, and they have multiple audiences for us to talk to. Like, for instance, here, if we go to advertisement and we click on even the banners, or you could, you know, it's in the paid ads too, or any of that good stuff, and you come over here, you'll see these different options, right? So you can talk to just the crypto audience, people who have deposited in crypto, and that is 6% extra to talk to them. You can talk to the investors, people who have bought an investor pack and they do the BAP thing, 20% more, and it's well worth it. That's the audience I want to speak to, right? And the audience and the ads go a lot slower because there's less eyeballs on them, and you're, you know, more of a refined audience. And so you have your BAP side here where you can click and watch your ads every day. And you also have the investor packs. And I am planning to buy some more investor packs. Let's go to the investor section. So you have buy packages and my packages. I'm gonna click on my packages real quick. And so anyone who likes that whole passive expert type of thing, you can pitch this to that whole audience, to where they're not normally into type rev shares. But when you have crypto trading that's been proven by this other 2-year platform that's been running well over 2 years, you can pitch that to them and show them this, and they're more likely going to be interested in it, right? So I originally bought $500 worth of these $100 packs. The $100 packs give you 125%, and the regular packs give you 120%. Yeah, it's not the highest paying, certainly, but what I do is I put into these, and I have these pump out. These pump out whether you watch ads or not, and then I also have, and then I take that money and put it into the BAPs. Now, another bit thing about Adviev I like over Spectroads is that on Spectroads, if you don't click on a day, that money's gone. You lose it. If you don't come and click in time, the money disappears. It's gone. You didn't earn that money. Too bad, so sad, you're mad, I'm glad. That type of thing. To where on Adviev, if you don't come and click for a day, nothing happens. It just rolls your profit into the next day. Either way, you get 122% on every BAP point you buy. Whether you're if you're not here a day, it just rolls your profit to the next day. It just has a pause. You're not missing any money. And Ads Earn Bitcoin does that same thing, and that's the way it should be. If you can't be here, you're out playing music like I used to before this whole COVID thing happened, where I used to go, get to play in clubs regular basis. It was very hard for me to always watch these ads. Sometimes it'd be on my cell phone in the club while the other band was going, and I'm like clicking the ads. Not really what you want to be doing, to where on Adviev, if you miss it, or on Revs Uptime, if you miss it, it's no big deal. You just miss a day. It just backs everything up for a day. No big deal. So, like I was saying, I'm going to buy me some more packs, and, and that's the good thing about this site, is it's going to be here for a long time. It's, built to last, not financial advice, any of that good stuff. Anything could happen. The owner could die in a plane wreck or COVID or whatever. Something could happen. And there's risk involved in all things, only with money that you can afford to lose, all that good stuff. But it sure would be nice to get your money back, wouldn't it? And it would be nice to, platform like a trader and find all the things leaning in your direction, including longevity, the fact they have different audiences, there's multiple people to speak with. It's a much more solid and long-term platform, and if you were looking at Spectroads, I think you would do yourself a huge favor by checking out Adviev and getting in, or Adview, depending on how you want to say it, and getting in on that. So the way you buy the packages is very simple. You just simply come to the packages here. You got your $25, your $100. I plan to get these $100 packs. I'm going to go ahead and buy 4 of them. And you have to go to your processor. You got processor, reinvest balance, main balance. So I'll click processor, and you have your choices: perfect money, pay year, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Obviously, I want to pay in a crypto. I think I'll do Litecoin this time because it's super fast. $406 because you got a little, thing. You got a fee coming in, 1.5%. And so you put in the CAPTCHA. After that, it will take you to coin payments, which is, a processor you should be used to by now if you've been in crypto for any amount of time. Click on agree with the terms of services, press pay now, and it will kick you over to coin payments. I'm not going to make you walk through the rest of that. I'm going to go ahead and fill this out, get this 406 sent over, and start looking forward to some seriously juicy payments. As soon as these pump out of the packages, I'll put them in BAPs. After they're in BAPs, I'll start withdrawing after that. Part of your money, about like 40% of it, goes into a reinvest balance. The other part goes into a regular balance here on Adviev. And that's that, guys. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you're going to do. Or if you like Spectroads better than Adviev, you're crazy. Let me know. You're not. I'm kidding. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto music. Gonna catch you on the flip. Hope you had a good time. I'm out.